So I had an interesting thought. It feels weird seeing it in the daytime if you see my walk and talk videos. Football. So we already know that it's weird that we have a football and the Europeans have a football, and but then I realized even weirder stuff without it. So first of all, we changed their game where it's a ball you play with your feet, call it into soccer. I know there's a meaning behind it. I think it was like soccer, like it meant actual socks in some sort, or club or something. I don't know. There's a meaning. But we changed that for whatever fucking reason. But then I was thinking, wait, so American football, it's not a ball. The football is not a ball, and it's not primarily played with your feet. It's mainly hands with occasional feet in there. So we took football, turned it into soccer, and then named our rugby spinoff football, even though it's not a ball and it's not mainly feet. What? And a similar thing with basketball, because it used to actually have a basket, but now it's a net. But that's fair, because, it started off as that thing, basketball. Until someone said, wait, what if we didn't have to go up and collect that thing every time? Pretty stupid to have a basket there. I guess that is a logical initial thought. Let's have a game where you throw a ball into a thing, and obviously you need to collect that thing. So you think to put like a bucket there or something. Not sure how long it took for them to switch to I think it was first ring, but then it was hard to determine whether or not they moved the shot, so then they switched to a net. Or was it chains first? I forgot the evolution of the basketball hoop. See, I've never found sports fascinating. Ooh, big bird. How big that bird is. Holy cow. I can't. It's hard to zoom in because I keep my brightness at a minimum on my phone. So when it's daytime, I cannot see anything. In fact, I really can't even see if the video is running. Wait. Okay. I thought it stopped, but I swiped up and I was like, am I on my lock screen? There we go. Now I can see what the video is playing. And you can see there's a big bird. A big fat yellow bird who talks on Sesame Street. So yeah, sports are strange because I get the idea behind random stuff happening. Like I can imagine even watching like dots on a screen bounce around, like the DVD logo. I can see that, but for sports, it's like, oh my god, that thing happened. That's cool. Okay, I can appreciate their skill. I can appreciate this happening, that happening, crazy moment. It's fun to watch for those. But the sheer passion they have. Do you really enjoy watching two generic-looking white men on a Zoom call saying person A is going to be a team to beat because of person B and person C is going to beat person D? Seriously, take away the numbers, take away their names and their faces, and you can watch any football match. You couldn't tell me which one it is unless it has a really notable moment. Just take away the teams and the identifications of the players. Then you have a football match with Team A playing Team B, and the things that happen in football matches happening. There's no differentiation between the two, and that applies to many sports. Now, as for the most boring sport, golf comes to mind. I don't really know why. And I had two thoughts. First of all, it's not the most boring. I'll get to that afterwards. Second of all, those people are superhumans. Have you even considered the fact that a man can hit this tiny ball with a metal stick hundreds of feet, or I don't know how long they shoot, hundreds of yards, really, really, really far away, and get it super close to a hole this big? How the hell do they do that? Think about that. If you tried to throw a baseball and hit that Hummer, you could do that. Now hitting that Subaru over there, that'd be kind of difficult. But let's say you get a baseball bat, so you get a stick to hit a ball. That's still kind of difficult to hit. Unless you're great with baseball bats, you can hit it. Now with a baseball bat, hit that tree, one of those trees, dead on. That's quite difficult. You have to be insanely skilled. Now make the ball smaller, make the goal immensely smaller, make the distance even further, and you have to shoot in an arc with a metal stick with a little dot on the end. Or not dot, but the head. Golf players are insane. I honestly can't believe that they could do that. I mean, I've done Top Golf many times. I can't even do the swing because, I don't know how they manage to get their arms to wrap around, when you carry through the swing. I can't do that. When I try to make that motion, it's a nice Jeep color, I just fail, and I just can't. I try to get it up, and then I jam. So I'm not good at hitting golf balls. Also, I'm not good at putt-putt because I like chaos and speed, so I just slam the ball and hope it lands in. So I frequently use putt-putt, but the one moment I loved in putt-putt golf was when there was this, twist thing. You spin a wheel, you get a power-up of some sort, one extra free stroke, and I got the one where you roll it with your hands. And I rolled it straight down, hit all the, obstacles, and landed it perfectly in the hole with my hand, so that's fun. But anyways, why golf is not the most boring sport? Because of the existence of one other sport. Bowling. Oh my God. Who watches bowling? You roll a ball, and it either hits them all down, or hits all but a couple down, or one, and you hit the last couple. How do you watch that? There's 3 outcomes of a roll. You can either get a split. Okay, let's say, 6? So a strike, a split where you knock down both, a split where you knock down one, fail to hit both on the second roll. A one pin or whatever it's called, where you leave one, then hit it. What else? Bowling is legitimately the most boring sport in existence. And imagine, a perfect game. Imagine best game of baseball ever. There'd be crazy hits, broken bats, close runs, fly out, gonna hit it past the park and hit the sign, Now, a perfect game of bowling is literally the exact same thing happening multiple times in a row. That makes no sense. And playing it is boring too. You just roll the ball and hope it hits right. Now, a very close competitor, which has an interesting skill basis, is darts. I'll admit, darts can be interesting. It's ooh, he hit there. But first of all, if you don't know what's going on, it's just okay, he hit that square, and then he hit that square. Okay, that happened. Okay, I don't know, whatever. I don't know what happened. But darts is weird, because it has this weird level. I suppose this applies to a lot of things. But until you get to where you can land it exactly where you want, there's no skill, really. As long as you hit the board, you can hit, pretty much the board. You get points. But if you're not able to hit exactly where you want, you'll be hitting around that point, and you'll be getting probably around the same, maybe even less points as someone who just hit the board in different areas. It's not like a bullseye, where the closer you can get, the better. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of pretty much random. So you're trying to hit the bullseye or trying to hit that one part in top right, wherever. As long as you can't hit that, you're going to be scoring basically the same as someone who has no skill, like me. So there's basically no difference in skill until you get to the Masters. It's just so weird. Now, it's not as bad as bowling. Bowling is just... Legitimately, do people watch bowling? I want to know. I watched one Penguin Zero video on this really cocky bowling player who was a jerk and acted like he was the best ever, and he raged when he didn't get a strike. That was weird. I do not get bowling, really. And yes, I'm gonna name this Walk and Talk, even though I don't want to do 2 a day. This is a walk and talk. I'm walking around and I'm talking, and it is during the daytime, and it feels really weird. But that's a little thing on sports. Could have probably talked about more, how I like curling for whatever reason or something, but that's pretty much it. So God bless you. I hope you enjoyed, and I might see you in another video if you watch one.